All right. Thank you. We will let Kyle McDonald start us off.
Riley, this is Kyle McDonald with WAC Digest. I spoke with Coach Hayford last week about the team and so forth. And, he mentioned that you and Aaron Nettles have done everything that you've been asked since you stepped on campus. And, you are the true leaders of this team, obviously because you're returning, but because of what you've done since you've been on campus. How do you feel in that leadership role this year, knowing that there's a lot of new guys that you have to, basically tutor and get them ready for the season as well?
I feel pretty comfortable with it, honestly. I had all the seniors last year, Morgan, TT. They did a good job with me, bringing me along. So they showed me what to do pretty much. So I know how to bring these new guys along and teach them the ropes pretty much and make sure they're at the place where they need to be when the season starts.
Jim, I just want to reiterate with that. Sorry about that, Chris. What are you seeing from your two leaders right now dealing with the issues that COVID's providing, and how are they handling that leadership with your new guys?
Well, both Riley and Aaron, I wish we could have Aaron on as well. They're just amazing young men. I mean, so, all right, we got to deal with COVID. These are the team rules. This is what I need to do in the classroom. This is what I need to do in the community. Like, they're just guys that are really committed to doing the right thing and doing things the right way. And so I think it's for them, I don't necessarily think it's all that big of a deal. It's just like, hey, what's the expectations? What's the standards? That's how I live my life. That's how I handle myself in this basketball program. And so I don't want to put words in Riley's mouth, but I think he'd probably say you just kind of do what you're supposed to do. What do you think, Riley?
Yeah.
Has it been hard?
I agree.
Okay, Michael Navarrete.
Yeah, Coach Hayford, two new teams joining the WAC this year in Dixie State and Tarleton. What do you know about them, and how do you think they'll fit in?
Well, you got two veteran coaches, and so they know what they're doing, and both have had a lot of success. I don't know anything about any of their personnel. Probably start paying attention to that, mid-December maybe. But generally when teams make this switch, and we've had two teams in our conference do it amazingly in Grand Canyon and Cal Baptist, there's a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of energy on their campuses. They're excited. It's new. It's fresh. There's a big commitment from the administration. And so, I don't think we're playing either of them in their first WAC game, which is kind of nice. But I think with veteran coaches in a school schools that are excited and behind it and aligned, I expect them to find success and to be a really tough, formidable opponent.
Okay, great. Riley, I got a question for you as well. What sort of things have you been doing over the summer and the past 7 months to keep yourself in shape and maybe get in some gym time?
Well, I mean, during the start of quarantine, so it's March, right after the WAC tournament, all the way up till, maybe August, till I got back on campus. I didn't really have a gym to go to or anything like that back home. So I was pretty much just outside working out. I had a trainer I was doing Zoom workouts with, just making sure my body was right. But other than that, I was just working out outside with my dad or something like that.
Kyle McDonald again.
Just to follow up on that last question, Riley, was that, the driveway court that you were working on, or were you actually, at a park, a basketball court?
It was park
Nice.
by my house.
My original question that I was going to ask, with, you got a couple guys that played together last year at City College San Francisco that come in, you've got another JUCO All-American. How has the chemistry been with, the workouts since they've gotten on campus, since you've gotten back? How do you feel that chemistry is with these new guys and their capability?
Well, for Darian, Mecca, and Nate, the city guys, I played with them. I played against them all in high school, all 4 years. So I know how they play. So I feel like it's good for us, like for them coming in. I know how they play, so I adapt pretty well with them. But I could definitely see when they're playing on the court, they got that chemistry. So I feel like that's a positive thing.
Coach, I'm sure you don't like it, but with your experience playing back-to-back on Friday and Saturday nights, which the conference is doing this year, how do you think your experience having been through that before will help you prepare your team for the conference slate?
Well, yeah, for 10 years when I was at Whitworth, we were in a Friday Saturday league, the Ivy League model, and you just get used to it. I think it also helped teams as they prepare for the WAC tournament, where you got to do 3 games in 3 days, and you also got to remember all these guys are used to playing 3-4 AAU games a day. Now I know that's different than a Division I basketball game, but I mean, we've got strength coaches. They work out hard 20 hours a week. I don't think that it's this just crazy hard task. It's a physical game at the Division I level, but it's not like back-to-back rugby games or NFL football games or something like that. And so I think you're going to see good basketball both days. And just a lot of guys are just really excited that they get to play, because the season was taken away from them at the big moment last year. And I just think that enthusiasm and energy will be real positive, and you're going to see great basketball on back-to-back nights.
Okay, Seattle U head coach Jim Hayford, Seattle U guard Riley Grigsby, thank you for joining us today.
Our pleasure. Thank you very much.